Is it true that you cannot drink cappuccino after 12? Are Italian people so attached to their parents? Are Italian people actually lazy? You clicked on the right video because today we're going to discover something more about Italian culture. Let's dive into it. Io mi chiamo Paolina, sono un'insegnante di inglese, però sono italiana e vivo a Roma. In this video, you will also discover useful vocabulary. To get started, we have to talk about Italian culture and architecture. Yeah, we have to. This country was home to so many different artists in any field you can think of. You can feel overwhelmed by the amount of art and culture that surrounds you. And we in Italy are super proud of it because it's quite amazing, to be honest. Walk randomly to work, you go to grab a coffee, you go to meet a friend, and you can see history, art. And we in Italy are used to it. It's so frequent to find basiliche, chiese, musei, palazzi storici, dipinti, sculture, affreschi. And for example, in Rome, when you go to the center, you can find the San Pietrini, which drive Italian people crazy. They drive us Romans crazy, but they are part of our history. I want to show you a practical example. I visited Venice some time ago, and this is an actual supermarket. If you look at the ceiling, you can see this beautiful painting. You would believe you're in a museum and you're actually buying groceries. Cities are filled with art and Italian students study a lot about it. It shouldn't actually come as a surprise. Another core element of Italian culture is, drum roll, cuisine, the Italian cuisine, la cucina italiana. It is celebrated worldwide. There is a meticulous attention for recipes, ingredients, their quality, their origin. If you come to Italy, there are so many specialties and staples in different regions. It's quite impossible not to fall in love with Italian food, to be honest. It is true, for example, that cappuccino is never drank after 12. Something you also never see when you visit Italy is sauces with pizza. Pizza has so many condiments and so many ingredients. It is made in such a way that you should be able to eat it right ahead. You don't have to add anything. I know some people will be disappointed, but yeah, no sauces. Another aspect is pasta. Pasta in Italy is sacred. Don't mess with pasta. There are specific techniques and specific ingredients, and they are used quite religiously, actually, when it comes to preparing pasta. There is a difference between pecorino and parmigiano, pancetta and guanciale. A verb that will be useful to know if you want to cook pasta is mantecare. It gives so much consistency and it makes pasta in Italy. Then, of course, every family is different and every situation is also different. La famiglia è molto importante. It is a central element when it comes to the Italian culture. A lot of people are extremely attached to their family. There are strong ties. This can absolutely vary from situation to situation, but it is quite common to see families that live under the same roof. We can say that multi-generational households are quite frequent, actually. Something which can be common is il pranzo or la cena in famiglia. Another core element, of course, are Italian gestures. They are an intrinsic part of the Italian language. Quite often we talk with our hands, with our facial expressions. We don't have to communicate verbally. Some examples can be this gesture, which is quite universal, actually. What are you talking about? È importante. You can use it in so many different situations. Another famous Italian gesture can be non sono stata io. Non ne so niente. Basically, you don't want to be responsible for anything. You don't want to be part of what is being talked about. This one is like, I don't care. Non mi importa. Non mi interessa. Italian gestures are numerous, but these are quite frequent. Something which a lot of tourists don't know is that when you visit Italy in August, it's quite a desert. Actually, August is the month where so many people go on holidays, so many stores and shops and businesses close. During August, it's very challenging to get some services provided to you because so many people really just want to go on holiday and they basically vanish. So if you're a tourist, of course, it can be easier, but when you want to live in Italy, August is a problematic month. Some areas can look like ghost towns, ghost streets, because people just leave and want to have fun and relax. That's the month where Italians are tourists themselves. Something which is quite envied, we can also say internationally, the laid-back lifestyle that Italian people have. Il dolce far niente. And this is something which can be positive and negative. It is a very popular saying and we've seen it in different films, content, movies, media. Italians are considered sometimes lazy, sometimes they postpone and procrastinate a lot. The thing is that Italian people really appreciate the work-life balance. They care about it. Working is important, but also the leisure time, free time, going to a restaurant, going to the cinema. Spending time with family is extremely valued. This can be a double-edged sword because sometimes Italians are viewed as extremely lazy, and this can lead to stereotypes such as Italians are very inefficient and they're very slow or they don't want to work. So let me know if you knew about these essential elements of the Italian culture. I want to say thank you so much for watching and good luck with your Italian journey. I will see you very soon. Ciao!